the Silencer from Weeha, the Grimstroke, the Ricky from Miracle, as well as Mind Control's Clockwork. Alright guys, let's get going here. This game is looking pretty interesting. The draft is... Oh, I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's a really different draft. On both sides, actually. Especially when compared to the, NA games we casted so far. Alright, so... let's get going.
Prepare for battle.
So we have Mind Control here alongside GH and Croaky. It's actually really scary. Whoever's top here has to be extra careful, because this Clockwork has 333 move speed, and then you add the Inkswell, that's extra 12, meaning he's going to be like 270 move speed, around 270. So he can run down anyone to the battery assault. You got to be extra careful. They're not even showing Kuroki, which is the right play. Wanna G-Bay first, get the Inkswell later. So yeah, Matumba has to be really careful. Alright. Matumba does have this Ring of Tarask, but I do feel like he can be run down with this trio of heroes in the top lane. We had just chilling here. Is there a ward from the Dire side? Looks like there's no ward. Ember Spirit actually holding on to his. In the bottom side of the map here, we see Zai just chilling. They do get a glimpse of him on the side of Nigma. And looks like we will have the game starting real soon, my friends. Let's talk of the lanes here. So you have this Clockwork Wraith King. I mean, there's like kill potential on the Wraith King if the lane pushes. I'm trying to think how they're gonna try and deal with this. I mean, Puppy is probably one of Clockwork is probably one of the best heroes to be in this lane because he's really fast, and you also have the Blinding Light to push the Clockwork away. I feel like this lane is very powerful theoretically, but it might be a little hard to actually get kills just because of the nature of their heroes. A very tanky Wraith King and this really fast Puppy. And Puppy can also save Matumba with a ton of cast range because of Blinding Light, so I feel like he's going to be okay. In this lane, we have really high armor heroes on both the Bounty Hunter and the Riki. It feels unlikely that either side is going to kill each one unless there is a really good arrow from Yapsor. Ronaldo is just camping around. Feels like he's going to be farming that large camp. It is not blocked for now. I wonder if Nigma will try and block this. I feel like it's really important that they do, and they're not, so it's going to be free experience for the Murana here. Interesting that they actually don't care about that. Now Matumba here, just chilling alongside Pupin. And I mean, let's check the mid lane here. Let's see how the last hits and denies are going. So 2 and 2 for the Silencer, but he does have 2 creeps yet from this wave. It's probably going to be 4 and 2, so same amount of CS than the Ember Spirit. Nice stroke of fate there hitting Matumba, but yeah, pretty chill game for now. I assume as levels progress here, it's going to be really rough for Nisha. He's getting dumber by the second here. Going to be zoned out by those annoyingly... Oh boy, is this a kill? Whoa! Oh, he actually hesitated. That was a kill. Oh, that would be such an important kill actually, because he wouldn't have a TP to go back middle. Still, he does zone the Ember Spirit. I don't think he's sad about that. It's just that, first blood always really important. Sorry. This. Actually, let me just do one thing. Okay, let me take this out. All right. So yeah, here we are. GH and Miracle having a pretty good laning stage. 12 and 0 here for Miracle, as he keeps harassing Zai a little bit. The top lane, we see some cogs. Is this going to be a kill? They have the Inkswell. Matumba Man trying to get out. He doesn't. And the stun from the Inkswell is going to be there. The life's still not enough. Mind Control gets first blood just as he dies, but he benefits from the experience. I think he's going to be really happy about that. 900 gold in his pocket as he finishes his wand while dead. All right. In the top lane here, we see Nisha actually looking for a ward. He drops the sentry. Really important that he takes that out so he doesn't get harassed in the high ground like happened there. He is 1 level behind, which is going to be a problem. And he even learned the Searing Chains instead of another pointing Slide of Fist, which is actually really useful in this lane because it allows him to dodge some of those glazes as well as harass the silencer. When the creeps are all clumped up like that, he cannot really harass him, but I think that's a way for him to run away if the silencer tries to dive him or something. Top lane, do see Ray Fire Blast onto mind control, but for now, nothing is really gonna happen. Now, Murana rotating. This, this is actually interesting. They could definitely get a kill. And I guess the Searing Chains is also a way to set up the arrow. Wow, 20 missed intelligence right here. Okay, that's not gonna work. So, Weha's gonna be just fine here as he runs back to the bottom side of the map. So yeah. In terms of CS, definitely a slight advantage here for Nigma. We have Ricky and the Silencer way far up, everyone. And I mean, this Ricky, 22 and 3, he's dominating this laning stage a ton. I guess Zai can steal a little bit of gold with the Janata hits. I wonder how relevant that is, though. Yapster still... the arrow, can they... okay. Oh, and he's even gonna get the Arcane. This is really bad. So they go to the Light of Fist. Weha, gotta be careful, Yapster. This bad boy hurts. Alright, so he just zones down. Murana pops the salve. There is no Light of Fist to cancel it. Really, really sad times there for Nisha in that mid lane. 11 and 3 versus the 16 and 11. Ton of denies coming from that silencer. Alright. Alright, so Nigma really dominating the game so far. Not really feeling a ton that Secret can do. Their draft does become really powerful though once the Ember gets level 6. They start being able to dive heroes like the Grimstroke, the Io, the Silencer. They're all sitting ducks for the Ember. The problem is he's really far behind in terms of levels. He's level 4 and half against the pretty much level 6 of Silencer. He's gonna have it right now. There you go. Really close. He denies his range creep. He's probably gonna have level 6. So, yeah. I mean, there's potential, but if the Silencer is farmed enough, I think he can just stand his ground against this Ember Spirit. Look at him. Okay. So we have playing very aggressive here. They get the Searing Chains. The arrow's gonna connect. Finally, Secret baits Nigma in. And Nisha, he gets a ton from this. He really needed to kill his lane. He's not level 6 yet. He's not tied up in experience, but that's good enough. That's good enough. He's gonna be able to farm jungle camps a little bit now. In the top lane, we see Matumba and Puppy still just trading. As we talked about, like, there's not a ton of kill potential in that lane, especially when they control the creep wave this much, and I don't think the creep wave ever pushed, so kudos to Matumba and Puppy. They've been doing a good job at keeping everything packed together there. And yeah, did they block this camp or something? Yeah, they did block this camp and it was never unblocked. So the offlane pull, not really a possibility there for Nigma as they pop the global silence. Is this enough to find a kill onto Matumba? It's going to be. So that is the second kill from Nigma in this top lane. Nicely done by them. Alright, Nisha about to get his level 6, and he knows there's no global, and he has a double damage. This could actually be, oh, look at that. They already have the Murana in position. Oh, no, finally he gets spotted, so they will take, oh, that's actually the same sentry that took that ward, so very unfortunate for Weha right there. We see the Bounty Hunter just dragging the creep wave around. Matumba starts to push here. Oh, and that's a kill. So it definitely happened when we're talking about. You have that double damage. Nisha looking for Kuroki. Can they get a good kill? There you go. Nisha with the killing spree. Double kill for him. And what seemed like a terrible lane is now a pretty decent one. Nice. Ray Fire Blast onto mind control. The damage from Matumba seems to be good enough. And the arrow from Yapster finds its target. So nicely done right there. Pupan now will push this wave. And Secret, you know, we felt like... It felt really bad for them. Not only they suffered first blood top, they lost, Nisha got destroyed in this mid lane, but suddenly they're back in fire. Like just amazing rotations, amazing game plan, very cold-blooded boys that didn't really got shaken up by the early aggressive lanes from Nigma. Those are all good lanes, but as we talked about, if Ember gets a couple of levels, he can definitely just dive that silencer. In the bottom lane, though, we do see Nigma finding a kill onto the Bounty Hunter Zai. Not level 6 just yet, so Doesn't have that bonus move speed to run away from. The middle, though, we see the Ember falling. Everything is just happening so fast, and I'm losing everything. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. I need some extra coffee. All right, so Kuro gets an invis here. Let's see if he's gonna. I mean, it was under the guise of secret, so they are gonna be ready for it. At least they know it's happening. Bottom side of the map. Zai finds a little GH.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Pretty good influx of gold for secret, and now G8 will just tether to the now level 6 Miracle. All right, so Batumbaman looks like he's gonna be working towards that Radiance. I feel like he just has the Gloves of Haste. I mean, that's a very popular build. He could go Armlet, could go something else. We'll see exactly what he picks up. I don't feel like Radiance is particular. I mean, it's decent versus the Silencer, I guess. The miss chance always nice. Now Nisha has that Faded Broke. Now going for the Wand. So nicely done there. Mind Control. About to get his level 6 here against Puppy. Actually, Puppy's level 6, so that goes to show. But he got first blood, got 2 kills top, and he is behind in experience. Then the support 5 on the side of Secret. So really good movements by Secret there, just making sure they are ready to fight. Look at Yapster, he's also level 6. So the supports on the side of Secret are ready. They popped that Inks well. They consider going for a play. I think they were testing whether there was vision from Secret, and there was none. But still, they refused to go. All right. Oh, the track. Looks like they find GH over here. They pop that dust, and now Zai's going to be searing chains up as Miracle shows up. Global Silence protecting his friend as GH will finally fall. The damage from the Inkswell, though, allows Miracle to get that kill. Arrow Courier's also dead as the Remnant from Ember Spirit guarantees him safety, as well as the Illusion Rune at the top side of the map. Kato just in position in case someone tries to snatch it out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The Rune of Illusion.
Looks like Sunset just going for the treads after a 3 no talisman build. Pretty unconventional, I guess. I guess mid Sunset is not that conventional, so I don't know. We see a couple of secret heroes around here. Yapsur looks like he's going for that. Mech is really farmed. I mean, they didn't block this camp as we were talking about, so he got a ton of golden experience from that. That's probably why he got level 6 so early, in fact. And yeah, I mean, Secret, they feel ready to fight, and I'm not sure this Silencer is going to be tanky enough to withstand the just dive damage. You have Track, you have a really angry Ember that can set up an arrow because of the searing chain. So I feel like he's just dead all the time until he finishes a 4-step, and let's be honest here, he's not close to one. Fortunately for Secret, there was no Mirana close for the arrow here on Chueha, but his death sentence is ready as long as both Ember and Mirana are packed together. GH will feather away from the Zai, annoying Zai that was just playing around here. Hook shot's actually off the mark. They did not have a sentry. I guess they just tried to eyeball it, but it doesn't connect. Now Matumba is going for that armlet. No Radiance build here. Interesting. I think the armor is really good versus the likes of Silencer and Rikimaru, so I'm okay with that, honestly. It's also a higher tempo build. Alright, so what's going on here? He's going for that 4-step we talked about. I feel like that is essential for his survival here, as they do rotate bottom. Global Silence is about to get ready, so they definitely want to do something. There you go, they're going to dart up that dust. They find Zai. The slow from that last word will proc, but too late. There's a haze screen on top side of the map. Vision off. There you go. Global Silence with the Moonlight Shadow being popped at the same time. Nisha has to get out from that battery. So does Batumbaman actually goes balls deep because he has that reincarnation. Arrow connect also Clockwork as the Searing Chains will find the Silencer. Can you actually keep him alive to relocate? Not in time as they do find the Silencer, and now Nigma, they have to retreat. Mind Control trying to get out, gets a good hook shot, whereas the Cogs though, they are on cooldown as they find the Ember. The first casualty on the side of Secret. Zai really low, but will be able to walk it off as Matumba keeps on fighting. Already committed that reincarnation as the Ray Fire Blast finds GH. Nice eliminate, but with that silence, it looks like Secret will be dissuaded to jump any further. So they trade mid heroes on both sides, but unfortunately Nigma also lost their Clockwork. So 2 cores going down on that side of the map, and pretty much every single cooldown being popped up. They do find Zai over here. The Inkswell is enough. So they do trade, actually. Exactly. It's both offlaners and mid heroes on either side. We were talking about the fact that Secret can dive that silencer, and it proved correctly. The problem, though, is there's a ton of damage coming from that Reiki and even the silencer itself, meaning they lost more than they probably felt they would on the side of Secret, because that was actually 3 heroes when you think about it, since Matumba Man's reincarnation procced. So a ton of damage being done by Nigma in that fight. If they can keep the sustain up, I feel like the fights are going to be increasingly harder for Secret to take. And another problem right now is that Matumba Man has this cooldown, has this reincarnation down for 3 minutes, meaning they are ready to fight on the side of Nigma, and they are done. Okay, nice arrow actually lands because of the blinding light. They drop the Shadow Word, a ton of damage coming from Miracle. Can they save him though? Nice use of that spell to dodge the remnant damage. GH will eventually fall. Nice haste from Nisha. He gets on top of mind control. The Cog's kind of zoning Secret away. Can they save him? Links well with the silence. They will find this Ember Spirit. Isn't enough damage though. They worry Fire Blast is going to be there. The damage from the silencer. The glaive is not enough. He's really low. Finally, the battery assault from mind control gets that kill. He's so tanky actually. As they use that ult from the green stroke, they will use the Will-O-Wisp to disengage as Croaky drops another Inkswell, but the blinding light preventing Miracle to engage. But finally, they will get a kill onto Zai. Both heroes on the side of Secret dying again as Miracle still playing with them, but a little worried about his life there, so he will disengage. So, really weird fight. As we talked about, the Wraith King cannot commit, so while I like the idea of going for this armlet build, I feel like it's a build you want to go when you have more experience in the laning stage, because even though he wants to fight with this armlet, he doesn't have level 2 reincarnation, meaning whenever this pops, he's gonna be AFK for a long period of time. As I babble, though, looks like the Kodo died for the rune battle here around the 15-minute mark. And just a lot of fights in this bottom side of the map. Really interesting how both teams are prioritizing fighting over this tower. While, you know, the mid tower that was low for a long period of time was never really attempted by Secret anymore. They actually actively engage on those fights. Okay, the Matumba Man Wraith King will be found, and as we talked about, he doesn't have that. Okay, he armlet toggle his way out. He will get one off. Not enough to save himself, though, as the Ember uses the Light of Fist. He's silenced, though. Gotta be careful. Inkswell for Miracle finds Fupan. That beautiful ward actually giving vision. He has the Fusil Blade Puppy trying to get out. Has a Ghost after he's so farmed. As finally the Global Silence will be used. Very low HP on the Ember. He has... Oh boy, the Mac actually saving him perfectly. Yaps are gone. Now, can they find this Miracle Reiki? No, he will actually get a kill on the Ember. That's the 3rd death of Nisha. Really sad for him as Mind Controls pops the battery assault. Doesn't have enough move speed though. Finally, Ricky re-engages the Ghost Scepter on Puppy again, trying to save him, but it will not be enough. The arrow actually connects onto the Ricky perfectly. Yapster, really the MVP of this fight, as they keep on looking for Weeha. They have the track, but you gotta be careful. Weeha does so much damage, and looks like Secret will be forced out, even though Weeha is really low in HP. Okay. Very active game here. Matumba, you don't want to... Okay, he's going in. He has that reincarnation. I don't think he wants to proc a level 1 ult again, but looks like they don't care. Inkswell will find a Matumba Man Wraith King. The slow is there, but the Cogs will make sure the Secret cannot fight, and that's what I was talking about. That was such a low percentage play, and now he has this ult down for 3 minutes once again. So he's going to be forced to farm pretty much. He's now going for that Radiance, but I think he would have the Radiance by this point. Even if he decided to fight like he did. Now Mind Control will find Matumba Man here to damage. Nice. Will-O-Wisp will try to buy some time as Matumba Man gets pushed back. He will not be able to armlet toggle when Miracle not only forces reincarnation, but now Will-O-Wisp is down, and feels like Nigma is just playing on a whole new level. They do find us onto Zai, but because of the track, he's much faster than Weeha, and he's going to be okay. 4th death almost done onto Silencer, as Nigma still trying to get this tower. Looks like he will find a kill onto Dreamstroke with his Light of Fist, and both teams actually kind of terrible at sieging. Looks, I would say Secret is slightly better. Oh my lord, it is a perfect searing chase. The arrow connects onto the Silencer. Do they have the damage to find this kill? Nisha just going balls deep for this. The Isle doesn't find the relocating time, as Nisha now trying to get out. Has searing chains, will lock down those bad boys. Nice Starstorm, not enough damage to find the kill, so they trade 2 for 1. Yeah, really unfortunate. GH really close from saving his friend there, but fortunately just a little too late. All right, so Atumaman just farming that Radiance. Okay, didn't really care for the attack speed talent, huh? Okay. Finds himself a Purple's Gift. That's really nice. Oh, Smoking actually looking for that Wraith King. We talked about his being on cooldown. There you go. The jump with the hook shot. They had vision. Nigma actually with amazing wars this whole game. This one here and this one in between the towers that we talked about a little earlier. There you go. Arrow on Shuriki. Not enough damage though as they find the Searing Chance. Doesn't connect on Miracle because of his invisibility. And looks like Nigma will be forced back. So they're going really deep here, but unfortunately, as we talked about, they are really bad at taking towers unless they kill everyone. And that's pretty much their problem this whole game. And now they will control the high ground as the Riki actually gets spotted by this. Where's the Searing Chains? There you go. Connects. Can they get the arrow? It will connect Blinding Light and Illuminate, doing a ton of damage. Silence. The global silence being committed. No, oh my god, so much launch in the Ember because of that default. And he will fall. Zai attempts to engage, but his damage is not that high. That Clockwork really tanky and sturdy as we talked about. And yeah, again, they find a couple of kills. They are just so bad at pushing towers that they're just forced back. They cannot reliably hit towers, at least for a while. No, looks like Zai's gonna be spotted over here. He went for a bounty rune in 19 minutes. That is very odd. And now Zai tries to run away, but the hook shot finally connects and looks like he... What? He had a wand. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Alright, so because I created that much space, he will be able to find one outpost. I think they actually kind of fed the bounty hunter on purpose there. Still, I think that's good enough for Secret. Like, they are 4,000 gold ahead, even though their cores are just dying all the time. Oh, I forgot about my profile. Sorry. And... Alright, oh, yep, sir. We'll be able to leap out before the smoke screen gets committed. Nicely done right there. And, yeah, that's actually... I didn't notice the gold advantage to this point. But they're 5,000 gold ahead, even though it feels like Nigma is dominating, going for those kills. Which is fascinating, honestly. The Ricky's Omega farmed, but the Wraith King, like, doing a good job at keeping up the pace there, since he's not fighting with his team for the most part. There you go. Willow is going to be dodged by the 4-step on Triha, and they drop the Grimstroke out. I don't think that was necessary. Oh, maybe it was because they want to go in. Nice. Blinding Light, though, pushes Mind Control out of the cogs as they drop the dust, and Zai pops his one. Can he actually take down his Mind Control Clockwork? He will be able to run away. Nice smack there, kind of baiting Mind Control in, and the arrow will find the kill. Oh my god, Yap's being playing out of his mind with his Mirana, honestly. Just baiting every single... Like, every time he goes for a play, he actually has an edge onto Nigma, even though it doesn't look like it. His Mac usage in all of those fights was, like, impeccable, honestly. And Nisha did go for that Crystallis and a Blinding Light. Wait, is my mic bad? What's going on? Zella? Alright, not really sure what's happening. Just one pop? Oh, sorry, guys. A pop. Interesting. Alright. Illuminate flies out. 6,000 gold event for Secret. I don't know where... I mean, I guess it's a bounty hunter. Global Silence is going to be committed as they jump the Ember Spirit here. Can they find the kill on the IO? They will not. So Nisha falls. Miracle is dominating as Yapster is now forced to leap away. Hookshot off the mark. Yapster, God, cannot die. He's 4-1-9. So technically I'm wrong. He did die once, but he is also out of leap charges. This is probably his last breath as the Miracle Rikimaru gets another kill. They're trying to get vision of heroes around here. No one TP though. Puppy actually hitting those trees and will live to see another day.
Middle tower is under attack.
It was this exact pop. Oh, interesting. Oh, Zai gets vision of Kuroki right there. It's gonna be okay. I'm so fiberglassed by the fact that this is a 6,000 gold lead for Secret. I think like the Mirana is farming a ton. Like, when you look at GH and Kuroki, they are really low in net worth compared to the Scotto and Mirana. So most of the net worth advantage actually comes from those two supports that can farm so much. Got mid lane, he will find Zai. Zai is actually almost behind both Yapsor and Puppy here. Can Nigma Roche? I don't think... Do they have a medallion? They don't, so I think their Roche is a little underwhelming. so far. In the top lane, ooh, we see a little Weeha hiding. Doesn't have global though, so that's kind of like a hard kill anyways. Alright, so secret. They will smoke. Time to battle. Can they find anyone here? They did smoke outside of any vision coming from Nigma, and there is no global, so this is technically really good for them to fight. Cogs are going to be used as they wait for the arrow. Oh, hookshot actually to save a clockwork as they drop the Grimstroke ult. Can they save Kuroki? The last right-click damage? No. The Slide of Fist will be there as they find the kill, and Nisha will be able to run away. No, the hookshot is there, and even with the Will-O-Wisp, they will lose Nisha one more time. This is so costly for them as Matuma Man gets pushed by the Cogs, will pop his reincarnation, but so far only the Grimstroke dead on the side of Nigma. Nice jump out as the Yapster dies anyways. Miracle's a beast right now, but we finally get the track onto Miracle. Where is the arrow? I mean, Yapster is dead, so there's no arrow finally. The smoke screen with the diffusal blade slow. Can this Wraith King survive? He has the radius, but he's silenced. He cannot get out, and finally they find one Clockwork, but it doesn't matter. Everyone on the side of Secret besides this Pupani is dead, and Miracle, he's not done. He really wants to find Puppy here, but he's out of range. Wow. These fights are looking crazy, and even with the Radiance, like that was so good, right? There was no global, they had the Radiance, but the save, I was like, I'm not sure saving this Clockwork actually does anything, but it did because it bought time for the global silence to be back up and for the hookshot to be used. So nicely done there by Nigma. That's why I'm not a pro. All right. We do see our boys from Secret here just farming a couple ancient camps. Time for the bounty runes here, so Pulpan is already in. Oh, relocate to get the bounty rune, huh? Puppy gets vision, blinding light is there, but he knows he cannot actually get that, even if he wanted to. Nisha misses the Slide of Fist there, unfortunately. Oh, Zai will get a glimpse of vision from Kuro, though. Can he get this solo kill? Drums with the damage. The sun's going to be there. Slide of Fist. There you go. It's well not fast enough to stop the Secret Heroes, and they will get a nice and juicy Grimstroke once again. Alright, so... Miracle shows up bottom over here. He's going for that Abyssal Blade after the Manta. Manta, you know, really good here so that he doesn't get chain stunned by the Searing Chains arrow combo. And, yeah. Looks like Ember now going for a Desolator. So he's going full physical damage, pretty much. We'll see how good that works out for him. Oh, Paladins for Wraith King? Wow, that is really good, actually. So he has 40% lifesteal with the Vampiric Aura, and then gets amplified by 20%, which is so that's 48% lifesteal, and that's not counting the 17 lifesteal that comes from Paladin Sword. And I'm not sure how that actually computes, so probably around 60% lifesteal, I guess, which, you know, pretty good. Our boy Matuma finally gets his level 15. That's some extra strength, so he is a little tankier versus that Miracle Rikimaru. And now I wonder, he's going blank. I was wondering whether he was going to go for Bikabe, but the real problem here is he's getting pushed back by Cogs. He's getting, what's the name of Grimstroke Code again? He's getting so binded up. And finally, Nigma feels as if they are strong to Roshan. I mean, they are. Look at Weeha just bashing down Roshan with those blades. Are they ready to contest this? They are kind of nearby, but yeah, feels like they have an idea this is going on. They're just not ready. The time the arrow connects, oh, the Clockwork. They do get some vision with the Rocket Flare, but yeah, that's going to be forced out. The smoke breaks. Yeah, the smoke breaks onto Iha, but they don't find Zai, unfortunately. He's already way too far back up. Nice push here in the mid lane. They're actually still looking. I mean, they do find the Yapster at the end of the day, but that does buy time for those really annoying skeletons to take a tier 2 tower, so that's pretty good for Sacred. That's some extra influx of golden map control that they are certainly wishing for.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, but before step with the Ghost Scepter, he could technically TP out, I think. Interesting. He doesn't go for it and he dies. Yeah, he even had that Craggicle there. That's... I don't think he's going to be much tankier than this, so really sad for him. This Rick is actually a beast. Look at that. He's really close to the Basher now. Gonna finish that Abyssal Blade. We see Nigma playing. I mean, the entire game, honestly. Secret was ahead in net worth, but it just feels like it doesn't matter. Or maybe it does. I don't know. We'll see how this pans out. But, ooh, Tumba. Oh, he's mega dead. Oh, blink. He had the chance to blink out. I guess he didn't knew where the Arcane Curse came from, so he was afraid of blink. Oh, can he blink out now? No. He will die. 4-step coming from Zai over here as they're still binding up, so that is a warlike pick for a miracle. As the Bounty Hunter tries to run away, he's actually really fast because of the track. Do they have a hook shot? It's on cooldown, so Zai will live to see another day, but that is reincarnation now, which is not great. It is 100 seconds without the ult. Alright, so Nisha still going for that Desolator. He does have the Greater Fairy Fire, which is really good this game. It's a ton of damage. But, I don't know. It just feels like they cannot fight. Like, they're not going for the spells on any hero, right? They don't have a Lotus. Atos here. Lotus is, like, eventually going to be an item from Rana, but the Upster needs a ton of gold for that. He has a Dispel on himself, so technically he can pop Moonlight Shadow. Oh, bottom.
Nothing impressive about you in the end.
Okay. Nisha, my friend, you gotta be careful. They drop the silence onto him. Mind Control tries to feel him out a little as another Sleight of Fist. Now the Remnant will be used. Will it? Alright, so it looks like GH actually got his outpost. Nisha, he's not going for the outpost. Oh my lord, he's afraid. He feels like there's people here. Oh no, they're gonna lose the experience. This is really good for Nigma. All of the experience going for Radiant. At least he gets the bounties, but
An
he's gonna
easy
go for this one as well. Oh, that's really deep. There's no relocation, so he's fine.
This coming.
Nisha now just forming a little bit over. There you go. Oh, Clockwork is interested though. Okay, there you go. Remnant out. Nisha's going to be okay. Doesn't have a TP, but it had that Remnant to work with. In terms of items here and levels, Ricky did go for the Basher. It's actually not in his inventory. He also has an Orb of Destruction, Monka Omega. Clockwork has an Atos, so he can lock down the Bounty Hunter. He can lock down all those supports that are kind of slippery inside of Secret. And a Grimstroke that has Use Scepter. So, nicely done there for him. We see a Repair Kit on the IO, as well as, the Ring of Trask and the Mechanism. And a Bekabe now ready for Weeha, so he is really hard to be jumped. I don't think they actually do anything to him until there's like a Basher on the Wraith King. But he is going for a Bekabe, so no Basher in the foreseeable future. Puppy working on an Atos himself. Miranda with the Clumsiness. Pretty good to land those arrows. Okay, so he did stop the Deso for a new Scepter, which I agree with. I think he was dying way too much. He's 8, 7, and 7. So while he has a ton of kills, actually like pretty much half of the kills inside of Secret, I think he died a little bit too much this game. Oh, speaking of dying, they're gonna find you, Nisha. Okay, just Remnant out. The Atos not fast enough to catch him there, apparently. As Yapsor now pushes bottom, he is doing a pretty good job here. He's actually higher level than Zai by 2 levels,
Radiant's
which just
bottom tower
showcases
is
that
under
Bounty
attack.
Hunter this game ended up being pretty
Radiant
much a support.
structures are
He
fortified.
has like a 4-stab, like he's not going for any damage items or anything like that. They do force the glyph on the side of Nigma as the Aegis actually expires here, so there might be a timing window for Secret to fight. I honestly feel like that timing window is Matuma Man being level 20, but they might not get the luxury of that level 20 because, I mean,
Radiant's bottom
Secret, even though
tower
they're
is
6,000
under
gold
attack.
ahead, it doesn't feel like that, but maybe... I mean, Secret, they're an amazing team,
Radiant's
so...
courier has been killed.
It's just a weird game. The gold
Radiant's bottom
advantage
tower
doesn't
is under
reflect
attack.
the pressure. Like, it's been a while since I've seen a game like this. Alright. Looks
Dire's
like
top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
Nigma
fortified.
will do a ton of damage here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Mind Control lost the courage in tower.
Dire's
I didn't
top tower
spot that.
is under attack.
All right, Clockwork with the Rook shot here onto Zai. He's going to have that Moonlight Shadow going for him. Can he force that away? He already did, so he's dead. GH actually gets that kill. He's level 18. He is heading levels. It's pretty much the same level as the enemy mid-hero, so like a ton of experience advantage on the side of Nigma and a ton of net worth advantage on the side of Secret. I think this is just due to the changes in the Band-Aid thing. It just feels like you can still have the gold advantage without the experience advantage. Really odd. Huh. Alright, so the game keeps developing. Wraith King now working towards that BKB, still just farming those ancients non-stop. He's been sitting in this area for a while now. Pretty much the whole game, if I have to be honest. They have this Hurricane Pike now to the silencer. The game starts to get a little slower. Feels like without the Aegis, Nigma not really that willing to go super aggressive. And I guess Secret also not showing a ton of heroes. The heroes they are showing are really slippery. So they're also just farming the map, just trying to get the map advantage whenever they can. Alright, looks like Nisha will keep on trying to farm the areas he feels comfortable. Miracle finds a Matumba Man that's pretty close to level 20. He's doing a good job here accelerating a little bit, although he's still 2 levels behind Miracle's Riki. Nigma, is this a smoke play? They kind of run away here to hide, but they don't have a smoke, so feels like they're just gonna keep on farming. They're going for a Lotus on Kuroki. Yapster's been farming a ton bottom. He's been split pushing this lane for at least 5 minutes, I feel like. And they cannot really catch him because he has 3 charges of Leap, a 4-staff, and the Dispel for Guardian Greaves. So he is one of the few heroes that can actually leave the base. He's probably safer than the Ember, if I can be honest.
Never refuse.
Top lane. Looks like he will lose Zai for the... How many times did he die here? Okay, that's his 11th death. Not really what you want to have as your off-laner, but you do have Yapster. He is... if he gets more gold, he might surpass the Ember right here. Oh, Miracle will get vision, but he looks like he actually wants to go for Nisha here. Miracle, he's getting some privileged vision that Secret is not aware of. They do get the... Okay, he's actually forced to put himself forward, tries to get baited by a courier, but they do save the Ember at the end of the day. All right. Looks like there was a Leo Ghost chasing Nisha, and it's gonna be okay. It's just a weird game. Nothing's really happening. We had like a ton of action. Quick shot. Will. Oh, nice sliding. Like, will push them away as Matumba Man pops his BKB. So even though he's not level 20, he just gets to level 20. Pops that BKB. Can they kill this Wisp? He's really tanky, but he will get that kill regardless of the mech that just popped. Now Miracle has to jump away and will be able to find Kuroki there in the backline. Secret really strong right now, and they find Clockwork and the Eye. Can they go for more? There's actually Roshan available right now. This is terrible news for Nigma, but we have pops that BKB. Matumba Man still has that reincarnation, trying to disengage. Will be able to armlet toggle his way out. Can they re-engage? We had already didn't dispel the track because they reapplied it. Matumba trying to get on top of him, will probably die. The lifesteal is so much. Jesus Christ, that Paladin Sword hurts. And they do kill him, but Weeha is now stuck because of that slow. Is there a 4-step here? 3 seconds until he has it. Will be able to go to high ground, but still they have vision, and the arrow connects. Secret somehow just gets spanked for 20 minutes, and now they're ready to fight, and they just destroy Nigma. Alright, they could Roche, but you know what? Tier 2 tower is down, so they will go for high ground, baby. And there's no buyback on either Weeha or anyone else besides the... Okay, they're not going high ground. The caster is dumb as hell, boys. Alright. Alright. So, let's check what happened here. They do have that BKB on the Wraith King now going for the AC. The Bounty Hunter dies one more time, but he is about to finish a Lotus Orb himself, so there's going to be 2 Lotus Orbs on the side of Secret if Yapster keeps on going with his. Ember now going for the Lincoln Sphere, I guess. It's pretty good for the Diffusal Blades low, I think, and the silence on the Grimstroke. And like the Diffusal Blades low is actually what kills him because the smoke screen doesn't slow anymore. So I'm completely okay with this Diffuse. The problem though, there's an Abyssal Blade. Still, I think like being able to prevent the Abyssal Blade is nice. All right, so. Ooh, but they're Roshing. Oh no, Secret. They don't know. They don't know. I actually feel like Secret is playing way too. Like I feel like they could have taken this tier 3 tower, or they didn't. Not really. I'm not sure. I mean, I've been doubting Secret the whole game, and they prove me wrong every time. So I'm gonna stop actually complaining about what Secret does, because I feel like they're probably like 7 dimensions ahead of me intellectually. But still, it's weird. They like, even though they don't get Roshan, they could at least occupy this area and prevent the Roshan. I don't understand why you would give it away, but how do I know? They're winning, I guess. I don't know. It's just weird. Rapier on Rapier. I mean, what do I know? Like, they're just going for the right plays. The Rapier and Matuma, man. Sure. Top lane. Looks like Miracle really aggressively pushing high ground here. Okay. He's going for it. About to finish a butterfly as well. Yapster will try to use his net to lock down Miracle as the tower finally falls. Rifkin still showing bottom, but he will TP to the fight. Nice stun there onto the Rikimaru, but Timmerman shows up. Nice Manta right there, but can they stun Miracle? The Silence actually preventing the Rifkin from doing that, and he doesn't want to pop his BKB. We have now forced to pop the BKB as the Will-O-Wisp will be taken down by him. The Tether from the Io really making him a force to be reckoned with. They can get the tower, but they don't get much besides that.
Attack.
I guess the only important cooldown being forced so far is the BKB on Weha, and they are satisfied with that. They're going to disengage. Miracle now TP is boss. Those little skeletons. They are annoying as all. I mean, that was actually so good. The fact that Wraith King was here the entire time, just they almost traded evenly, right? They almost did. That's like 80% tower damage. Okay.
Regeneration.
So Linken's here gonna be the item here for the Ember, as we already talked about. The Lotus Orb yet to be finished on Tuzai. Rapier still possibility for Matuma apparently. I guess with this Paladin Sword, he probably feels unkillable. Like if he has enough damage, like one hit is his entire HP pool, right? And they don't have a vessel on the side of Nigma, if I'm not. Yeah, they don't have a vessel. Radiant has repair kit. Okay, yeah, they do. For now, they're holding on to it though. Yeah, they had this repair kit for a while. Oh, that is a witless Shaco that might allow Zai to survive a little more in those team fights. He did die quite a bit this game. Still trying to finish that Lotus Orb, but it's been a very slow climb for him. Finally, the Lotus Orb done onto Yapster as they find a Rook shot and a kill onto Nish. So that is a beyond godlike streak for Riki. 18-1. Just amazingly executed, honestly. Oh, Yapster. Gonna leap away. Oh, that Miracle is a Monka Giga. And he did go for the 7 seconds of tricks off the tray. So now trying to...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, the cooldown is insane right now. Okay. So they will get this tower. And time for them to go top. They have buyback onto the Ember. I feel like they're going to be forced to use it. Arrow does not connect. And now Pupan. Oh my lord, he gets jumped, but he has that beautiful Aeon Disc. Nice blink away from Miracle, so he's going to be fine for now. They're still holding onto that buyback. Okay, Matulaman jumps in. They have the Rayfire Blast with the arrow, a ton of damage, but the heal from the Io is a force to be reckoned with. They will drop that Will-O-Wisp. There is a Butterfly though, so they're not getting a ton of hits onto Miracle. Another arrow will be committed as Puppy keeps on using that Blinding Light just to try and prevent Miracle from getting this tower so they don't force the buyback. They will not defend the melee barracks, but they will hold on to Nisha's buyback. Alright, so Nigma, they get what they came for. They still have 1 minute of Ages though. I wonder if they're gonna go for another tower. This might be a little too much, but Miracle's fitting himself. Does jump this auto right here. Nice Blinding Light with the Lotus Orb. Now Weha pops that global. They're trying to get on top of Wraith King. He has BKB. Will be. I mean, what is the cost? What the hell? The damage on Weha is insane. Gold Scepter's trying to save himself. He will be okay onto Puppy as finally Nigma disengages fully. So they don't force the buyback. They did take the Aegis out. Miracle, can they get him? They don't have vision. But they find the Searing Chains on another target that has BKB. Nisha really low. Can he actually battle here? Finally, they will relocate that bad boy out. And I think they're just going to give up. Oh, that is a good hook shot. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye. So, he's actually mega tank, but will fall. Now, Secret, they get 2 kills. Can they go high ground with this? They know there's no BKB for 47 seconds. What do they have? They don't have Will-O-Wisp, and they also don't have Moonlight Shadow. All right. Matumba still holding on to that rapier money, by the way. Goes up the high ground, jumps. They know there's no BKB. Where is the damage? Buyback launcher Clockwork. There is hookshot available. They're gonna be extra careful here. There is reincarnation available for Matumba. They will force staff him away. He's level 25. This could be huge. As ooh, that is a Grimstroke Eggs. What? That's a Grimstroke Eggs. Oh, that's a fucking scary rate. Matumba battling out, pops the BKB onto him. Can they find the skill? Clockwork will die. There's still reincarnation available for this Wraith King, but that butterfly just prevents his life still quite a bit. Miracle really low, will be forced to disengage. Can they actually get the damage? Nice BKB onto Nisha, but with the Remnant, they will get a kill. Miracle has the buyback. This could be costly, but at the same time, Matumba dies. His reincarnation is now buyback onto the Io. Can they find Kuroki? Nisha actually runs down instead of running top. So, oh my lord, look at that illusion. But it's not enough. They will have to buy back Weeha as well. And looks like finally Secret is going to be pushed away. Or will they? They find the Searing Chains. No buyback, but the Force F will prevent the arrow from connecting. Now, Secret, look at the attack range of those blades. Jesus Christ. They finally dropped the Will-O-Wisp. And they finally have Blinding Light is available, but the arrow connects. The ups are so low, though. I don't think they can kill this Weeha. He is way too freaking tanky. And he will just kill the Will-O-Wisp as Secret is now forced to disengage. Rapier 100%. Oh, you were right, actually. The Rapier would have changed. Wait, did he buy the Rapier? I think his courier. Oh boy. Oh boy. He has a Divine Rapier in the courier, my friend. Woo! Global is being used. Not really sure for what. Finally, they're gonna drop that Grimstroke out. All right, they create a copy of the Ember Fire Remnant. Oh no, that's the worst fucking Ancient, but the Ancient will not attack, and the Ember's gonna be okay. Dude, I always forget the name of Grimstroke's out. I don't know why. Alright, so... You're okay. Illusion Moose Speed Bones. Dude, this is so Monka Giga. When, like, the freaking illusion is so fast. Alright, no Roshan for now. 30 seconds until it may respawn. So, Secret might still have time to position themselves around the Roshan Pit. Dude, this gold advantage is bonkers. Look at this. 19,000... gold advantage, even though they lost the barracks. They've been playing from behind the whole game. I guess it's the Bounty Hunter. I don't know what's... Is Bounty Hunter broken just because there's no band-aid mechanic anymore? So, like, you get a ton of gold, and even if you start dying, you're not giving the gold away. Right? I think... Is this what's happening?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I guess this is what's happening. Bounty Hunter's just broken now, because... That's what usually kept him in check. Track was broken. But the only thing holding Track down was the Band-Aid mechanic. I guess. I don't know. It just feels really weird. Because they were... Never felt like... It doesn't feel like they're actually ahead. It feels like it's kinda even, but they're 20,000 going ahead. It's... okay. Alright. Well... Tower falls here. Miracle has a double damage. He's Omega. Scary right now. Going for that BKB, looks like. So that's going to be a real big power spike for him if he gives up his buyback. Oh, he does gives up the buyback and just purchases it up. Clockwork going for the Lotus Orb. Grimstroke still has that eggs. Io with the white... Oh boy, that is a tanky Io. Jesus. 3,000 HP. 35 armor with Mac and a Holy Locket. Holy shit. Silencer now going for an MKB against that evasion from the Wraith King being a real thorn in his shoes as Secret now smokes with that Divine Rapier, my friends. Let's go, boys. Oh, the smoke's gonna break. Moonlight Shadow is there. They do find the Io Blink with that Rapier. Can he actually kill this Io in time? GH is so low, I'm lagging as hell. As finally the Rapier, oh my god, move forward. They will get the Io. No buyback onto GH. as the Rapier does its thing, and they will find mind control as well. There is no buyback on 2 heroes, and Secret might be ready to finish this game. Let's see what's gonna happen here. They still have Reincarnation, Will-O-Wisp, and Moonlight Shadow are down, and this freaking Wraith King hurts like a truck. Is he actually missing his attacks? I felt like the smoke team made him miss there. Arrow does not find anyone as the Glyph finally gets it. Oh, look at that lifesteal. He actually lifesteals like a third of his HP with each attack. Alright, so there is a repair kit, but it doesn't feel like there's a repair kit. He jumps forward. Ray Fire Blast is there as they creating the illusion of that Monko Mega. Okay, the huge spell is there. They proc the Aeon Disc onto Puppy, but for now, that's all they do. Matumba keeps on moving forward. Repair kit's still there. How many charges do they have? They actually... Yeah, there's still 2. Oh my lord. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. There you go. They have the Lotus Orb. They attack the barracks that don't have the repair kit. They actually use another one. What is going on? They blink forward with the BKB onto that Rikimaru as Matumba really low, but he is stinky. Oh my lord, lifesteal for your life. Matumba, he will not give that reincarnation away. 3 seconds for the clockwork though. He is gonna be up in no time. Now Nisha starts attacking as well, and finally they're out of repair kits. They will find their first lane of barracks, but you gotta be careful that clockwork is alive as we talked about, and Matumba man will disengage, it looks like. Oh, it's the skeletons missing? Alright, sorry. Oh,
Dire's middle
is
tower
Roshan
is
but
under attack.
missile given vision. Though they have a smoke on the side of Nigma, as I say that they use one, so they do. Nigma, you have to fight for this Roshan. They use another missile, and now it's smoke on smoke action right here. If they can find GH like they did in the first fight, this could be game winning. Actually, there's a cheese on GH, so I guess he was stunned. Oh boy, there is a dead card. Who's going to be forced buyback. They will jump forward here, but Tumaman trying to get on top of Io, but he will get it away. And now a lot of damage onto Miracle. He's dead with no buyback. That BKB was never committed as Mind Control is now stunned up. He doesn't have a buyback. Buyback onto Grimstroke, but is it going to be enough? Nisha jumps forward. They do not get lockdown GH to relocate onto. We will be able to save the silencer, but at what cost? Wait, whoa, what is happening? Whoa, they're going for the throne. What is happening? Zai is forced to TP to the fountain now as they keep on fighting. Will is trying to end the game, but there's not enough relocate time. What the fuck? We are now fighting this Matumba, man. Jesus Christ, that's so much damage. Matumba will use his reincarnate, but now he can get out. He doesn't have Blink Dagger. He's taking a ton of damage. Everyone from Secrets in the base, as Silencer still trying to run away. Matumba now needs to be careful not giving his Rapier away, and somehow Nigma actually holds global silence. What is happening? They find the Grimstroke. They're gonna get that kill, and there is no buyback onto him because he just bought back Kuroki, that for 105. This might be the end of the game. I don't know. I'm so scared. So they go back Roshan. All right, that makes sense. Jesus. They go back Roche. There's no way that Nigma can contest this, but they might have everyone but the Grimstroke ready for the last fight. All right. Let's check the items here. BKB, Butter, Fusel Abyss on this bad boy. Clockwork level 21, going for the Lotus Orb. Aghanim Scepter is has a flicker. So they gave the Timeless Relic. I guess the debuff duration is really good with his Soulbind. Another fight. I wonder if she. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's rough. I'm not really sure what to say for Nigma. AC on the Silencer. Oh, they have a Crystal Knife. That's really good for. All right. Keeper of the Light has a Side of Ice, my dudes. Oh, Side of Ice, the 250 cast range talent. That is really good. Mirana also has a Side of Ice. Yikes. Though, I mean, the secret team is stacked in terms of gold.
Bounty.
Daedalus on the Ember Spirit. Will Remnant towards the top side of the map. Who has the... Okay, so they did give the Aegis to Matumba Man just because of that Rapier. They dropped the Skeleton's top, but now they're walking bottom. Very interesting moves here. Grimstroke still alive. I heard they relocate. They're going for the base once again. Oh my lord! Get Nigma in this game. There is Spectre protection, but it doesn't seem to matter. Oh, fuck. Holy crap! That's so... Oh my... God, Nigma! Jesus Christ!
Almost had that.
Wow! This is insane. I'm out of words. I'm honestly out of words. What the hell? Did they had a rapier? They were just omega strong. Like the silencer was doing so much damage. He bought a Dasso actually. He sold he sold something, I think. Didn't he have I don't even know. What the fuck? Wow. Well, I mean, that was it, guys. Thanks for watching game 1. Hopefully we have hopefully amazing game 2. I mean, Nigma and Secret, we couldn't really wait for much less, but they over-delivered for sure. Let's see if they can keep doing that. I'm your caster Bowie. Thank you, Waton, for watching. Bye.